Good day, welcome to Multinet Design and the continuation of our Las Vegas building that we are working on. So in this episode, we still continue with our landscape development. So in this, we are going to work on the topo surface demo like we did in the last episode. So, but before then, as you used to do, you see the full project of what we have been doing from behind. So you see the second one, which is this, and then whatsoever you want to see about site and things like that have been dedicated. So this is the topo surface and how the site looks. So for now, we have the 3D, which is what you have experienced. So now if you have an issue with whatsoever we have been designing for a while, so you can come up with your own idea. So start it on the level that okay, it's going to be more easier for you. Now, in this part, we want to work on so many other things, like how is it, because I want to place some site of this part, that this site has something like underground that will sink to the ground. Then again, if you cut out to the section, you will see, let's say the section say now go to, okay, let me expand this crop. I have more to see. So go to section, go to view. So when you go to the view like this, expand it to go down. Can you see that this has a lot of confusion towards what we have here? So how are we going to do that, that this part is going to solidly be not affect anything that we are doing? So much is we are going to express them here, and what are we going to do? So go back to the 3D. So what do we have here? So I want to do something by creating now. In the previous one that we used to have a pad to create the what is it called, a void in the, is no more existing in this one. So we have to work on it and get what we want to do by ourselves. There are two ways to do it. So that you create a hole from here. Now this one allows you to draw within this, within the how will I put it now? Unlike before, you cannot draw within the topo surface because of these points that you are dropping. So you can, there's no way you can sketch another thing inside sketch except you do use pad. But this one is not like that. So what do? You select this and say edit sketch. So from edit sketch, you can decide to draw another sketch within the sketch. So click here and say finish. So what did you see? It creates the hole, the it excavates that aspect for you, and you are saying that this is the normal ground that you are. So you can work on this one by creating another level below this one. So if that's what's your choice, you can continue to do that. But another choice is this. Oh, sorry, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So finish. So another choice is this. You need to go to architecture, then on the foundation. So what do? Click on this and say floor. So what you just need that they need to join geometric together. So from the foundation, when you click on this one, you can draw whatever you want to draw. Depends on your choice, and say finish. So what did you say? Allow topo surface for overlap. So what do? You go to this one. Yeah. So how do you do that? You just like clicking on this. Yeah. See that this match, it does not have anything. So you click on this one and say excavate. You excavate now, you choose this. So it will create that foil. You can imagine this one. You created the foil with this one while you still maintain the thickness of the part. Now you can now click on this part, then say edit. So maybe you can duplicate it first. So you duplicate that and say edit. So edit here now, you say 4,000 so that it go down very well. So click on 4,000 and say okay. So you can imagine what you've done. So this one is what you have created within it. So you can just go down a bit by say minus 1,000. So the more you go down, the more it gives you. You can just say it again and say minus 4,000. Depends on how far it sees himself. So you see, so you cut through that aspect. That is the way it works this time around. There's no need of creating pad or things like that. So this one, if you are adjusting it, you adjust it on itself, and everything works according to the way you are seeing them. So that is the way this one is being created. you must work towards that and continue to get your element right. So for what I've done here now, I'm going to continue to edit this particular one because I'm not going to delete it any longer. So edit the boundary. So then I will now start going to these parts and need to bring it close here. So say from here, take it closer. Good. So I click finish. So go back to 3D. So it's working perfectly and accurately with what I'm doing. So you see that the blend within the surface of the ground, they are all here, so it does not affect anything. So that is it. Now we need to continue working on what we need to work on. So how do I do that? Select wall. So as you've selected the wall, go to the foundation and bring in one wall here. So select the wall again. This time around, the height of this, okay, so that's just the normal height. I want like 800. I don't want it to be, so this is it. I'm stopping it here, aligned to this, a big line that I'm using for the design, so you get to get it right. So say here, and then that is it. So every other thing can be added. So I'm creating the ID for what I want to do here. So select here again, let level, foundation level. So now I'm going to create this. So this is for the back side. So I will trim it. Good. So I'm cutting this one again. So to come here like this. Good. This pure. So check the 3D and the whole things are what are in place. And you have an issue. And what is the issue? Most of these are not accurate according to what you do. So it is not the fault of this, but what you don't need to do is to like you adjust them and push them up. So push it up from here so that to be visible. The same thing, you push it up from here so that it will be visible. So you have those in place. So many land are like this that are not, the slopes are not equal. The slope side are not equal. Some go down, some go up, things like that. So that is the reason why you use your initiative. And the beauty of this new technology in REVIT is that they allow you to visualize what you want to do and create them in a valuable way. So I have done this one now that has suited me in the place. Now the next thing I will do is that I'm going to create a a pattern of road that will connect these parts together, and we have the same flat surface so that everything there will be united. But before then, let me do some work on the environment and create something that we blend together with the whole idea. So now I'm going to foundation. At my foundation, now I'm going to architecture, create components here now that we used to do in some of our previous videos. So select casework and say okay. So you need to be bringing flower fast around the whole building so that the little one we can do here today, we continue to work on it. So this is it. So after we're done with this, we create some of these areas. So you will look something that I'm connecting lines together. No, what I want to do is just to give this, delete this. So we just like rearrange and realign. Okay, so that is done. We do the same thing here. Then click. Good. So you click finish. So that aspect is done. You can check it from here and see whether they are visible or not. So if they are not visible, all we just needs to do, raise this up, raise the bar up here. You can go to start television so that we're able to align to your ideology. And so check it again on 3D. Okay, I think this is what we have done. So the next thing is that you can change the material for this and turn it to green, which is okay, and say I don't even need to turn it to green, just make it the way it is and just add more filter barrier to that. So say come to see, go to foundation, then say copy, then press 1. So it's almost like copy at the same position. So here now you say edit the boundary. So here you just need to offset it a little bit inside. So you click the flower first. So click here and say 200. So 200 will be for you. So just search, then remove the copy. 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 So I think you're done with this. So just click here, raise it up a bit to extrusion of what of 1200. Then come to this and then select this air barrier again that contains flower. So click finish. Go to 3D. Yes, the position are what are getting developed. So that is it. So you can select this one now and rearrange them and bring them down. Go to site, I'm in this place, so I want to just reduce it. Edit, and select this, so I'm dragging it down. Good for me. So I'll see it in 3D again and see that okay, it's not in the normal level. So I click finish on that. So you can now begin to bring flowers on it. And so go to foundation. On the foundation, go to architecture, then select components. You can go to site again to do that again. So site component, you can select that. So whatsoever that is available, you use them, like these 3. So this idea that you put and see how far they go. So you check here too. You put 2 here. Every other component that's available, you can just assign them. So you do the same thing here, and you do the same thing here. So when you look at it from this 3D now, you decide to change whatsoever that is needed. So that is what we have here. So you can select this one and say select all instance in this view. So you push them up variety. So at the elevation, you select this one and you say, what will you do? You just like push it up to 500 minus 500. So something is there that they are not available. So elevation now, so just like 1000. Let's have it that way. So they come up. So good. So that's the elevation aspect and the pattern in which they follow. So that is what you have here, and that is the what we do. So in our next tutorial, we are going to work on more development and do a lot of activities